The internet is a nation of cyberspace, a nation where every branch in the tree we call the world needs to create a complexity of this material world. Hello everyone, my name is Jash Shah and I am pursuing the final year of my bachelor degree from Universal Business School, which is also affiliated to Cardiff Metropolitan University from Cardiff, United Kingdom. This video podcast is part of my module where I have to talk about the internet as a social and cultural artifact in business communication. The internet is a phenomenon that has become a pivotal part of the day-to-day activities of most human beings. It is a channel for information broadcasting, a medium for collaboration and interaction of many individuals and their devices, regardless of their geographical whereabouts. It can also be explained as a network of networks that links many governments, universities, and other private devices to one another, where it provides services like email, instant text messaging, data exchange, and whatnot. In this video, we will develop a brief understanding of how the internet has affected the world of business communication. And to know this better, we will first have to understand what business communication exactly means. Business communication is a way how a business communicates to its potential clients about the information to promote its products and services. I feel it also includes the exchange of information amongst people within the organization for its commercial benefits. Since the Industrial Revolution, the means or platforms of business communication have seen multiple changes and trends due to the various inventions in the past. And just like the other multiple verticals, internet has also taken business communication over its head. In fact, with the evolution of the internet, business communication has drastically altered in content and in form time and again. First with the introduction of the email, and then with the invention of the World Wide Web, which gave way to the online retail stores. Today, we have multiple social media platforms, web conferencing, and online chat forums. And with the presence of such communication platforms, companies are able to share information with multiple individuals across the globe at a very swift rate and a very low cost. Amongst all the new and modern communication platforms, I feel that the most influential one in the 21st century has been social media. It includes various platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, WhatsApp, and many more that serve as a means to communicate with and advertise to any number of people from anywhere across the globe at just a push of a button. Many would say that almost every large-scale business, national or international, uses one or more such platforms to communicate with their potential customers and reach out to their target markets. This is not because it's become a trend, but there are clear-cut reasons of why and how social media has helped taking business communication to a more effective and efficient level than ever before. The mantra for any successful business is to know its audience extremely well. On social media platforms, it is easier to learn about your audience and connect with them directly. Platforms such as Facebook Insight and Hootsuite provide with analytical data that help us understand the behavioral patterns and demographics of the potential customers. This also enhances the ability to better target the desired audience and to understand and cater the specific needs of the customer base. Being on social media platforms also means that connectivity with the customers can be done at an individual level too. Using social media as a medium for communication is very cost-effective for a business. Anybody from anywhere with just a computer and an internet connection can make use of platforms such as Facebook and Instagram to promote their products and services to their desired audiences. A lot can be done with just a small investment. This has paved the way for small businesses to compete with the established players in terms of marketing their products and services and reaching out to their target audience. Another positive impact that social media has created on businesses is the improvement in customer relationship. As these platforms work in real time, it is very feasible to instantly access and respond to customer feedback. Both retention of customers and gaining insight on new product development becomes easier while having a presence on social media platforms. The rise of social media has made it easier for any kind of business to reach out to a completely new audience. With just the help of simple hashtags and location searches, one can know about the trends that are being followed in a specific region. For example, if I wish to open a brewery, I can just search for hashtags of local beers in a specific region and know what gets the market excited. This way, it opens an opportunity for me to share information about my own beer to the specific customer segment I am targeting. To emphasize on what I just said, I would like to talk about a local Indian shoemaking company named Dog Mart that had its presence in the city of Mumbai but were able to spread their markets across the country through hardcore marketing on Instagram. With consistent advertising feeds to their target groups and constant updates on their official page, they were able to become successful and famous in no time. In short, what I'm trying to say is that social media platforms are great places for businesses to generate leads, to create meaningful relationships with their customers, and build or increase market shares. One of the biggest reasons behind social media and other internet platforms being so productive for businesses is because the world has gone online. The internet has become a part of our social lives. From buying and selling of goods and services to entertainment activities such as watching movies, sports, news, or listening to music, reading books, or researching about any topic you wish for, and communicating with anybody from anywhere via text messages, video calls, and voice calls can be done on the modern day devices we are surrounded with, as these devices are connected by the network called the internet. We know that the ideas, the customs, and the social behaviors of a group of people is the culture that they are part of. What's interesting to know is that over 4 billion people, that is more than 50% of the literate population of the world, uses the internet, which indicates that it has become one of the biggest and most influential cultural artifacts in just the span of a few decades. Even the latest generation of youths is called the net generation, or the digital natives of the world. It is because their attitudes, their values, and their behaviors vary a lot from the previous generations, and this is because of the influence and the exposure to the internet they have had from the time of their birth. The internet, since the invention of the World Wide Web, has changed the way for social interactions. Physical interactions have now started to become digital. Some might even say that it has converted human beings into cyberspace zombies. Yes, the internet has set a standard for ease and connectivity leaning towards the social aspect of life. But the big question is that, are we using it as a means to connect or as a means to live? I would like to conclude by saying that the internet has been one of the most remarkable inventions ever in the history of mankind, leading ways to countless technological advancements, increased opportunities in every field of work you can think of, and bringing in ease of living in every way possible. But through social media platforms, it has laid grounds for people to create a very different persona of themselves, completely different from their real lives, in a completely different world, also known as the digital space, by maintaining absolute anonymity. If you have found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe.